Hi friends, I wanted to show you the new Touch Glorious Spray Foundation. That's right, spray foundation. This foundation gives a super airbrushed look. So I wanted to give you guys a little before. And then let's cover this up. So to start, you are going to prime your face. I'm just going to use the regular Touch Glorious face primer. And you don't need much of this, like just a little bit goes a really long way. And I start this kind of in this inner, like right by my nose, because that's where my pores are the largest. And then I just kind of gently blend out from there. Put a little bit under my eyes. I feel like this really makes a huge difference in just the texture of your skin underneath your makeup. So if you are someone who experiences fine lines and larger pores, you are definitely going to want to make sure you are grabbing a primer. Now, to use this foundation, sorry, excuse this nail, I like peeled off my nail polish. Anyway, you're going to shake it for about 20 to 30 seconds. So I'm going to time lapse this part because that's boring to watch. Okay, now that our 20 seconds is up, you're going to take off the cap and you're going to want to use a kabuki brush. If you don't have a brush that is like this, where it's very dense, it's pretty flat, this one does have a little bit of rounding to it, you're gonna wanna grab the kabuki brush. That is just gonna be your best way to apply this. And we're just gonna take this, you're gonna press on the back side of this and just spray your brush. I tried this yesterday and I thought I would need way more than I did. And you really only need one spray on your brush and then you'll just stipple it out. And then do another spray. And it does dry very quickly, so you're going to want to move pretty fast as far as like getting that product onto your skin. And I always blend down the neck. And I just wanted to show you kind of a half face. And then I kind of gotta pinch it and then I'll get under the eye. And then you can kind of go over any spots you need to get that really full coverage. But look at the difference between this side and this side. Like, it is just so flawless looking. All right, now let's finish this side. Like I said, like, you definitely want to move pretty quickly because it does dry very quickly. And I'm not going to do under this eye because I know I'm going to use a little bit of concealer anyway. But look at how fast that is. Now, I will say this. I do not recommend spraying on your actual face. From what I understand, there is kind of a lot of like spray. So if you spray it on your actual face, you can get it in your hair, you can get it in your eyebrows. It's just harder to control where the product goes if you spray it directly on your face. Whereas if you spray it onto a brush and then just really stipple that on, it will go a lot easier for you. Definitely. All right, next I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm using the shade Scarlet because I really love that like really bright pop under the eye, and it is almost out. So if your concealer is almost out and you have it in a tube like this, really massage it, and then you can actually cut it and get extra product out, because a lot of times product just kind of gets stuck in the tubes. So if you cut it, you can get access to all that extra product. Just a little life hack for you. So I just kind of warm it up between my fingers, and we're gonna pop it and kind of just gently tap it. And the reason you use your ring finger is that finger gives you the least amount of pressure when applying makeup, which is going to really help so that we don't accidentally age under our eyes. Now, this makeup, if you are dry, you supposedly don't need to set it. However, I am someone who like really needs to set their makeup because I don't like it to move. So for under eyes, I have my Touch Behold setting powder. I don't like putting a ton of product under my eyes. I feel like when I do that, it just is too much. And then things tend to go awry. I'm trying to find this brush I love there. So I just take a brush and I'm going to press it in. It has this amazing mesh net right here. And you're just gonna kind of like press into that to get the powder on the brush. And then I just go in underneath the eyes and set that concealer. And I don't like using too much. If you are really oily, you can do a technique called baking, which is where you take a ton of excess powder and you really like put that everywhere. I like to take a dry sponge and I just pop off this black part where the screen is. I'll just kind of pop that off, just like that, no big deal. And you can kind of like dip your dry sponge into your powder, and then this technique is baking, so when you like really pack it on underneath. But I just wanted to show you both options. And then I just kind of take whatever's left and pack it on my forehead where I know I get a lot of creasing. And then around the nose. And I kind of put a lot on in one spot and then I just kind of blend it out. And my chin. And I'm just really pressing that into the skin is basically what I'm doing. And I also like to do this under my eyes if I haven't done my eyeshadow yet. Another life hack. All right, I'm gonna go do my eye makeup off camera and I will see you guys in a second. All right, eyes are pretty much done. Just need to add mascara, but I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and just gently kind of wipe away that powder.
No, you did.
And that if you have your foundation done, I highly recommend doing that step, because if you have any fallout for any reason from your eyeshadow, you can just wipe it away and then it's no big deal. And then I always add a little bit of bronzer because my face feels so flat because that foundation just totally covers everything. So take a little bit of bronzer, contour the jawline, If you guys want an in-depth contouring video and like how to find your face shape and how to contour for your face shape, leave me a comment below, and that kind of helps me to know what to do and how to do it. Because I have a tool on my website now, so you can actually find your face shape without guesswork. Like, it will do the work for you. So if that's something you would be interested in, just drop me a comment below with that you want a contour video, because it's been a while. And I kind of like soften up my jawline here just a little bit and bring it across. All right. Now to set the face, I have been loving this continuous setting mist, but if you prefer kind of a spritz, our setting spray is absolutely incredible. It seriously is crazy how good it is. I just like to try new products sometimes because I love Youniques, but sometimes it's fun to like just try another product or see how it even just compares to other products. I don't know if this really sets any better, but I do feel like I just like that it's like a mist. I don't know, just been loving the mist recently. So. And then you basically try to stay expressionless while that dries down. And kind of one of my hacks is like while it's drying, I will do my mascara, except that I can't find my mascara, so never mind. We'll just let it dry and call it a day. I am just so blown away by this foundation. Like, I felt like it like blurred everything on my face, so you can't even see it. I gotta like paint that nail. I gotta paint that nail. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, this is beautiful. And if you guys want a video on how I do this eye look, just let me know. I just wanted to play with some kind of more fall colors, so it's kind of this like bronzy purpley eye look, but I love it. So bye guys, and thanks for watching.